This is a really dark video because talking about stuff that's been happening lately. So, yeah, speaking of shootings, it's not just France. Like America alone, 353 shootings in less than a year. There's just like 11 months minus 1 month, like not even a whole year, that many shootings. It's like messed up because people are just praying and saying it's not solidarity, lighting a place for parents. That's not changing anything. Like, I know what's happening is horrible, pray if you want, but that's not doing anything. People are saying that you're just praying and it's pointless because like you're not doing action. You're kind of right. So all it's doing is pissing Christians off, making them get defensive. It just further proves the point that you're not doing anything, you're just saying stuff, and that's not gonna do anything or solve problems. So, no matter what you believe, Republican, Democrat, Christian, Muslim, meet halfway. Racism has no religion. So admit that. And understand everyone's gonna agree with you, and that shooting up kids, homeless people, disabled people, people at a concert, etc. Stop. And now the South still has really loose gun laws. That's crazy because guns kill people. People kill people. Yeah, I know. They both do. People using those guns. And like, so many of them shouldn't be illegal. You know? Like, if you have really strict laws and you have to like keep getting a new gun license that has very high, rules, expectation of rules, and you have to like renew the license every year, that'd be a good thing. And then you have to have a tax and a fee for having the gun. That's a good thing too. Obviously, and it's been proven that the states and countries with loose gun laws have more crime. Duh. Yeah, I know, blah, 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 people will use the deep web, go across the border, go to Cuba, whatever, and easier online to like get those illegal weapons, like the deep web, whatever. But like, like we have to deal with those people enough. Why should we also have to deal with people like that are trying to obtain guns legally, like with loose laws? Like, they should be very strict and have a crackdown and continually be inspected and investigated. And also, it's 3 times more likely that a person who owns a gun is more likely to commit suicide. So think about that. Let that sink in. I live in America, I live in the South, and yeah, there's some people that are able to use guns for hunting, even though I don't agree with it. I say it's up to our population, but I don't care for their excuses. But really, stopping that right now is not as important, because to a lot of people, I know, not me, but to a lot of people, animals' lives aren't as important as humans, or more important. Even though to me they are. First, we need to focus on stopping people from getting these big illegal AK-47s and shooting up places, especially like recently, like Planned Parenthood and the disabled people at this facility. People who are making conspiracies out of it and saying false flags, the Illuminati and stuff, are just disrespecting the fact that people died. That's what matters. Stop with these conspiracies. Like, it's rude. These people died. Stop it. Like, saying that like government control as part of it made these people do it. No, these people decided themselves to go shoot up people. Like that one asshole though, that with the red hair, the Dark Knight killer, that had all those bombs and stuff. Like, yeah, he probably has a nice life in prison now, which is bullshit. So yeah. And also some people who will do like shoot and stuff. Like, it's like white people get carried away, but Muslims, blacks, minorities, mixed race especially, will get shot at on impact. The Columbine shooting is the most broadcast shooting, and like, we're blaming Marilyn Manson and shit for that instead of taking responsibility and anything, blaming the people who actually did it. It's their fault. The parents, the school, noise didn't stop, no one got involved. So anything, they're part to contribute to it. But it's the problem with the people who actually did it. It's their fault. We don't know why they did it now. We need to stop giving them so much celebrity status and attention. We need to give attention to the victims. Which never really happens. It's always the killer, the serial killer. They have all this like fame and shit, and they get to live a nice life in prison. And also, sometimes life in prison doesn't mean until a person dies. Like, sometimes they're giving 3 life sentences. Like, yeah, they're giving 3 sentences. Because, like, 1 life sentence in one state might be 10 years. So that means they get 30 years. You know? So, like, in some cases, the death penalty might be okay. I know the death penalty doesn't deter crime, usually, according to my book, sociology books, the deterrence doctrine. But, you know, some people murder, rape, etc. And they're going to do it anyway, whether there's a death penalty or not. But some of them might actually like, be better by being dead and paying for what they did. Because some of them still escape from prison, like Ted Bundy, for example. I'm sure Mike David Chapman has a nice life in prison, but of course he would be a danger to Yoko and her family and other people. So people need to stop defending guns and stuff and want to change stuff and have strict gun laws. And it's not taking guns away entirely. People will still find the way, I'm sure, to hide their guns and find a way to buy them. Like, because on the deep web you can buy them. As long as you have the money, they don't care how you got the money, they don't care how old you are. Anyone can get the gun. So we need to carry out strict rules for people who do obtain guns illegally or use them in the wrong way. We need to stop. We need to stop people from using guns, and we need to do it now. If they can't handle them, if they can't pass the test, and the other like strict laws to own a gun, then they should be able to. Because like obviously, you know, some liberals own guns, like OTAP, Shemaya. She owns a gun for protection, you know, but she's a responsible gun owner. It's just so crazy. Oh, another thing I have to say is, you know, like, these people, like, should get, like, a trial of that. So I do these stuff. You shouldn't just carry away white people. You know, you're gonna show these minorities and Muslims and stuff. And see, terrorists don't have a religion that, like, I mean, terrorists do have religion. Like, you're crazy to say that. But, like, these co-conspirators and people who plot should have severe penalties, too. But if you're gonna shoot those minorities who do these bad things, you should shoot white people, too. Because they blow up churches and all this other shit. And having all these illegal weapons, and no one notices or stops them. And so, if we're giving into hate and marriage, like, you know, it's bullshit. We need to stop. Because all these European countries, like, they really have any crime. Even with the recent thing in France and the warnings in Belgium and Italy. Like, they have more Muslims than America does, and America is way more crime. So, there you go. Capitalism causes crime, and capitalism forces people to be poor. Being poor causes crime, too. So there. How's capitalism working for you? People in America are pretty much by capitalism. It doesn't matter if the Democrats have, it doesn't matter if Republicans in office. The other side's gonna stop and try to stop everything they try to pass and do. So, there you go. Capitalism isn't working. And, it's just messed up. People are doing all this stuff. Only white people are getting justice that actually do it. And the Muslims who are doing it aren't. We need to stop giving the victims justice and showing their faces, saying their names, trying to find out why they did it. We need to punish them for doing it. You know? Killing for killing is not going to solve it. And, like, we need to actually do something. And people that are killing, you're going to keep killing. Like, we need to help the victims, not try to understand the people who did it. We need to deal with them according to the law. So yeah. And also, honey said, I don't agree with it. But right now it's more important to stop these mass shootings and bombings in America, because that's what's happening the most. And we don't have that many Muslims here. Other countries have more, and they're not. You know, there's so much racism still in America. That's why. One big major reason why these shootings and bombings are happening. So, we need to understand people. We need to not only talk, we need to solve problems. We need to stop making people poor. We need to help them, support them, help them come out of their slump and poverty, and make things better from there. So let's stop this hate, and let's Get people help and let's try to understand people and work together and do something and demand action. Actions speak louder than words. So, it is baggage. Life is too short to be pissed off all the time. It's just not worth it.